Hey there, and welcome to Sunny Daze Podcast. I'm your host, Jolly, and today we've got some uplifting stories, some did you know, and more. So grab a cup of sunshine and let's get started, shall we? Well, first up today, at the age of 16, Jonathan Marino demonstrated the depth of his courage and love for his family. It was a typical October night in Dallas, Texas, when Jonathan awoke to the alarming smell of smoke. As he took in the sight of the thick smoke beginning to fill the room, he immediately knew that time was of essence. A fire had broken out in his family's home, threatening the lives of everyone inside. Jonathan's first thought was his 2-year-old sister, Camp Camelia. Knowing that she couldn't escape on her own, he rushed to her room through the growing smoke and heat, quickly scooping her up in his arms. With his sister safely in his grasp, he carefully navigated away through the increasingly treacherous house, guiding her toward the front door and leading her outside to safety. But Jonathan's heroism didn't stop there. Even after ensuring his sister was safe, he turned back to the burning home to alert other family members. With his quick thinking, Jonathan gave them the precious seconds needed to escape unharmed, preventing what would have been a far more tragic outcome. His father, Apollinaire Moriano, was deeply moved by his son's selfishness, and he described Jonathan as a hero, emphasizing that his brave actions saved their family from unimaginable loss. While the family lost many physical possessions, Jonathan's quick response ensured that the most important thing, their lives, was preserved. His father and family have since expressed immense pride and gratitude, recognizing that his brave actions were instruments in saving his sister and loved ones. Jonathan's story has resonated with many, demonstrating that courage and selflessness can arise in anyone, regardless of age. His actions stand as a powerful reminder of the strength that family bonds inspire and instinctive heroism that can emerge when loved ones are in danger. Great job. You're a true hero, Jonathan. And now let's meet Gladys Rollins, a remarkable centenarian from Townsville, Australia. She has captivated her community with a life filled with dedication, health, and independence. Born in 1924, Gladys celebrated her 100th birthday this year, a milestone that reflects her resilience and strength. She began her nursing career in 1946, right after World War II, which was a challenging time for healthcare professionals worldwide. With her focus on providing compassionate care, she initially trained in midwifery in Melbourne before returning to her hometown, Townsville General Hospital, where she served for many years. Throughout her nursing career, Gladys became known for her unwavering dedication to her patients and her ability to adapt to the many changes in medicine over the years. Her colleagues often admired her tenaciousness, her passion for her work. She fondly remembers the days when nursing was more personal and hands-on practice, often requiring long hours and great deal of resourcefulness. Her role as a nurse not only impacted the lives of her patients, but also left a lasting legacy for her family and community, who sees her as a symbol of service and compassion. Even at 100, Gladys maintains a remarkable level of independence and energy. She still drives, lives on her own, maintains her active lifestyle, which she attributes to her habits of regular exercise, a balanced diet, and avoiding smoking and heavy drinking. She enjoys gardening, spending time outdoors, and connecting with friends and family, all of which keep her mind and body very active. Gladys firmly believes that staying engaged and active has been essential to her longevity. Her story highlights the importance of maintaining a positive mindset and value in one's health at any age. Gladys's 100th birthday celebration was a heartfelt event attended by family, friends, and former colleagues, many of whom expressed their admiration for her life and work. Reflecting on her journey, Gladys shared that her most rewarding experiences came from helping others. A philosophy she believes contributes significantly to her happiness and fulfillment. Her story serves as an inspiration for all, demonstrating that a life dedicated to service, coupled with a commitment to health and well being, can lead to a long, meaningful, and independent life. A sunny day shout out to the beautiful Miss Gladys Rollins. And now it's time for a Jolly Chat story. Let's call this It's About the Race. Tommy and Charlie had been best friends since kindergarten, but there was one thing they were always competing with: racing. Whether it was running across the playground, racing bikes down the neighborhood street, or lately, zooming their homemade go-karts, these two couldn't resist a good race. Every summer, their town hosted a huge go-kart derby, and this year was special. It was the first year Tommy and Charlie were old enough to enter. They spent months perfecting their carts, tinkering with the wheels, adjusting the seats, and finding the slickest paint jobs they could dream of. Tommy went for a sleek black design with lightning bolts down the side, while Charlie's was a fiery red with painted flames on the front. They both secretly thought theirs was the best, but neither would admit it out loud. Finally, the big day arrived. The whole town gathered at the park to watch the race. Tommy and Charlie took their spots at the starting line, giving each other a nod. For all their rivalry, they respected each other's skill. The air was thick with excitement as the announcer counted down. 3, 2, 1, go! They took off like rockets, neck and neck. The track was full of twists and turns with hills that sent them flying and narrow paths that required quick reflexes. Tommy kept glancing over, seeing Charlie's red cart just inches away. They grinned, knowing this was the best race they'd ever been in. But halfway through, disaster struck. Tommy's cart hit a patch of gravel, sending him spinning off the track. He skidded to a halt in the grass, his heart sinking as he watched Charlie's cart zoom ahead. He gave his cart a once-over. It was still working, but the spin-out had cost him precious seconds. He was out of running, he thought. Out of the running, just out, slumming in depression. Then just as he was about to head back to the starting line, he heard a familiar voice call out, "Need a hand?" It was Charlie. He had stopped his cart just ahead, waiting for him. "Why'd you stop?" Tommy asked. Charlie shrugged. "Nah, what's the point of winning if you're not there to race with me?" Tommy felt a surge of gratitude. Without another word, he jumped back into his cart and they took off again, side by side. This time, the race felt different. It wasn't just about winning, but about finishing together. As they crossed the finish line, the crowd erupted in applause. Neither cared who had won. All that mattered was they'd crossed together, laughing and cheering. In the end, Tommy and Charlie realized the truth. It was never just about the race itself, but about the friends who race alongside you. Well, true that. And now, how about some did you know facts? Well, we are in November. Let's talk about the solar system. It's a great month for stargazers and space enthusiasts. Did you know that the Leonid meteor shower comes every November and lights up the sky? This meteor shower, peaking around November the 17th, which is today, is known for its occasional meteor showers with hundreds of meteors per hour. And did you know in some years, Mars makes one of its closest approaches to Earth in November, offering spectacular views of the red planet, which appears brighter and more detailed through telescopes. And did you know as the days grow shorter in November, Neptune becomes more visible in the night sky for those with a telescope? allowing a glimpse at the solar system's mysterious ice giant. And did you know in November evenings, Jupiter is often highly visible, especially bright in the sky? And one more, did you know? Depending on the year, Venus often appears as the evening star in November, shining brightly just after sunset, offering a beautiful sight low on the horizon. November truly has some cosmic wonders to enjoy, perfect for a chilly night of stargazing, wouldn't you say? Well, now let's check out what's going on in our entertainment world. And we've got some more notable movies scheduled for release in November. The first three of these have already been released. Venom 3 continues the saga of Eddie Brock and his symbiote companion. Fans can anticipate more action packed senses and deeper exploration of this relationship. Also, The Amateur. The Amateur is a thriller that delves into the world of espionage and intrigue. Details about the plot and cast are still kind of quiet, but it's generalized buzzing among thriller enthusiasts. And Auto Nights. This film is expected to offer a blend of drama and action, though specific plot details also remain a little bit limited. It's one of those to watch if you're interested in character-driven stories. Gladiator 2 will also be releasing later this month, November the 22nd. While the plot specifics again are kind of scarce, it's expected to continue the epic storytelling of ancient Rome. And the much anticipated Wicked, which will be premiering November the 27th, brings the beloved Broadway musical to the big screen. Fans from the stage production, are eagerly awaiting this adaptation, which explores the untold stories of the Witches of Oz. Oh, lots hitting the theater this month still. And now, how about in the music world? Well, how about Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars? Die with a Smile. Let's dive into that song a little bit, shall we? Some background was released in August. Die with a Smile marks the first collaboration between Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. The song dives into themes of enduring love and the desire to be by a loved one's side until the very end. How the collaboration came together? The collaboration was sparked by mutual admiration between Gaga and Mars. While Gaga was wrapping up on her own project, Mars invited her to his studio late one night. The two clicked immediately, and that very night they wrote and recorded the track. Lady Gaga later shared that the working with Bruno Mars was a magical experience, while Mars described the collaboration as a true honor, praising Gaga's talent and iconic presence. The musical style and themes, Die with a Smile, is a soulful rock ballad with hints of pop and soft rock, focusing on a theme of deep, unwavering love. Lyrics like, if the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you, highlight the intensity and devotion to the song's core. Both artists bring their distinct vocal strengths to the duet, creating a powerful and emotional song. The music video, set in the nostalgic vintage 70s inspired TV studio, the music video was written by Bruno Mars and Daniel Ramos. The visuals are haunting yet beautiful, featuring faceless mannequins and a dreamy atmosphere. Mars plays the guitar while Gaga joins him on the piano, emphasizing the song's themes of love and timeless connection. Reception and first performance, critics and fans alike have praised Die with a Smile for its emotional depth and the harmony of Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga's voices. The song marked a return for both artists after a 2-year hiatus with a live debut at the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, where Lady Gaga surprised fans by joining Bruno Mars on stage. Die with a Smile beautifully captures the spirit of two artists in sync, exploring the kind of love that last all through life's ups and downs. Yeah, sounds like a lot of good movies and a lot of good music. Well, as we come to the close of today's episode, let's remember that the stories we've shared can serve as a reminder of the goodness that surrounds us every day. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So find your beauty, shine, and share it. Remember to spread love, joy, and positivity whenever and wherever you go. We'll see you next week for more stories, entertainment news, and Did You Know? Until then, peace and love always. And thanks for tuning in to the Sunny Daze Podcast.